Yulan Chu and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy, and today it's time again for another artifact. But before I talk about the Scepter of the Grand Nagus, I just want to say, if you are not a subscriber of my channel yet but do like my videos, then please do subscribe to my channel. And when you do, also click this little bell and all notifications so you will be notified when another video comes out. And as soon as I can after publishing, I always put a pinned comment under the videos, so that gives you some, let's say, information not only about subscribing, commenting, liking, and how to support the channel, but also about how to access the Discord I set up for this channel, where you find a lot more information, a video library, quarks, and forums for you where you can discuss topics with other players or some polls. So if you want to join there, just have a look in that pinned comment. But let's talk about the Scepter of the Grand Nagus. And you know that I'm doing this little series because I think people sometimes forget about their artifacts, and that's why I want to bring them into the open, so to speak, that people think more about their artifacts because they're quite helpful. In this case, the Scepter of the Grand Nagus increases the base cost efficiency of grade 3 crystal, gas and ore for all ship components. So if you are on a level of the grade 3 ships, this will be very helpful for you even already on the first level. You see, I only have a level 1, and during my time on the server they introduced the artifacts. If you are just starting the game and on a new server, for example, and working your way up where those artifacts exist from the beginning, then you will have those earlier level wise than I got them. And so it will be much more helpful for you than it was for me, because they invented them later. And as I said, even on level 1 you get a bonus of 50% already, and the bonus goes up to 500% on level 20, which is a really big help if you can manage to have that. And with all the artifacts, the Scepter of the Grand Nagus also has the point that after level 15, it's not with collecting shards anymore to upgrade it, but it will work with the remnants. I will not go into the full detail with the remnants again, because I did that in other videos, for example on Picard's ammonite fossil that are already maxed. I maxed it with those remnants, but I go to another one where I'm still working on it. That's the Blade of Tekon, for example. And there you see it doesn't say collect shards, it says level up. And on the top you see the artifact remnants that's working via the artifact gallery. But if you look at the Blade of Tekon video, the ammonite video, there I explained it because I'm already working with that on those artifacts, but I will not bring it in every artifact video. That would just be too boring, I guess, to repeat that in every video. If you see this as my first artifact video, then you know that you can watch one of the others to see how that works. But the Scepter of the Grand Nagus is a nice one. I wish I would have gotten it earlier. You get shards for these artifacts, of course, in the converting sections here. The Nagus is not in the Icelytic and the premium one, but you get the Scepter of the Grand Nagus shards already by just doing some of the armadas. It always depends on the levels you do, what you get out of them. And some things you get in the Voyager refinery. And so keep an eye out where you can get more of the shards. You see that I have, I can put it to level, then you can see it. I got some maxed already. I got some higher now in the 16s where I can use with those remnants. And then there are others where I'm at 11 already that I'm working on. Some of them are where you can get parts or shards from the Bajorans also. And so I'm working my way up. And of course I'm still missing some, as you can see here, because some you start to get a little bit later. That's level dependent as well. How often they give you what. I just got my first parts of the Bat'leth of House Martok after I finished some others, and so You see, Scottish Trident scanner is something I really want to have. For that, I need to collect more of the premiums. But with all the ways, it doesn't always matter which one you get. All of those are helpful, and that's why I'm doing those videos as well. And just make sure that you don't forget about Formation Armada events. It's a little bit tricky in this game because you never know when will events be. And as usually I tell my people in my alliance as well, save certain stuff for events, but then suddenly Scopely doesn't do events for quite some time, and then suddenly someone said that, yeah, Mugi, I guess it was you, that the moment you spend your recruit tokens, for example, the next day Scopely will bring an event for it. And that's a little bit of a problem, but there are a lot of things I usually save stuff. I didn't save my artifact shards now. I got tons of them in the artifact gallery, not the artifact gallery, in the artifact refinery. But that's not because I'm saving them, that's just because for the German channel I still have to make the artifact refinery video. And after that I will spend them, because there's a certain time I wait with spending stuff, but when there's too long no event on something, then I do spend it. With one exception, that's materials. There I always wait for met events, because they at the moment are coming regularly with the new arcs, and I'm not spending those. But with spending the artifacts, or upgrading the artifacts, unlocking them, spending the tokens, that's something you will have to decide on. But that wait was too long for me now. I did spend a lot of stuff. If you want to tell me about the Scepter of the Grand Nagus, if it's helpful for you, or about other artifacts, please write it in the comments. And if you have questions or video requests, you know that I'm regularly reading your comments, so please do that as well. And if you just want to say hi and where you're from, what city, for example, I'm always curious where my global active views are coming from meanwhile. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.